What's up? How's it going? Happy Thursday. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. It's too loud. Ooh, Thursday. It is almost time, friends. We got some stuff to cover. But first off, let me say what's up in the chat. Jonathan, what's up? Ben, Trance Baby, yes, it is almost time. Logan, I am definitely feeling behind on the candy. But nonetheless, it is crunch time, as many of you already know. Once we get the map drop, it is just basically there. We're waiting on one more thing. We're waiting on the set times. Ooh, well, first off, hello to everyone that's here. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for your support. It has been one heck of a last 3 months as we prepare for this festival. So being here means really the world to me. I'll also drop some meetup info. We'll do some review of the map, do some Q&A here. So again, thank you so much for being here and for your support. Let us dive in. Okay. First order of business. Okay, meetup info. We have it. It's here. We're going to be meeting up day 2, Saturday, 10:15 to say 11 o'clock. I'll stay there till, at least an hour. I think that's plenty of time for you guys to drop on by. I do apologize in advance. I have 2 dogs here. I will try to mute the microphone right away once they start going crazy, but I apologize in advance. Okay, let's take a look. So, the ghost activation is really around the same place where Rainbow Rascals was last year. So it's going to be... I knew it. It was coming up. I could feel it. All right, so right here off of Rainbow Road is the ghost activation. I think it's northeast to the east side. It's the east side of what's down here in the center. It'll be 10:15, day 2. I'll stay there for about an hour. Hope you guys can make it out there. I'd love to trade some candy with you, say thank you in person, take some pictures, shoot some videos. I am also planning to hopefully grab some people to do some quick interviews. I want to shoot a video where, we showcase what EDC means to us, why it's so special, why we make the trip out every year, why do we take so much time, spend so much money, resources to do something like this for 4 days. And I want to kind of capture that from you. So if you can be there, that'd be so sweet. I'm really looking forward to meeting all of you and maybe some of you again. Let's go. I'm excited. But yes, so that's where our meetup. I'll post more info, on the socials. Check out Instagram. I'm now on TikTok too. And yeah, so day 2, meetup info. There it is. I'll post again in the coming days just so you guys have that info. All right, we'll come back to this map. All right, so we got the meetup info. Yes. Mugen, can't wait for next week. Birthday, yes, happy birthday. What's up, Jay Pizzle? I love that name. That just saying Pizzle sounds very fun for me. Yeah, so at the meetup, I hope to, really just get a chance to meet all of you guys. So hope you make it out there. So we want to also talk about the map because the map has got a lot of stuff to review. So let's dive in. Okay, let's go back. Oh, by the way, if you can, go ahead and hit that like button. It'll help distribute this content to other headliners just like you, because there's lots of people out there surfing the web for more information on EDC, because it really is a big festival. So I hope this helps you. And if you could help out, hit that like button, and so we can help some more headliners out there who are going for their first time, maybe their second, or maybe going for their, 10th, 11th time. Let me know in the comments. Which EDC is this for you? Is it your first, second? Let me know if I have any 10 plus headliners out there. Mrs. Tour Guide, Monica, she's on her 12th EDC. This is my 11th EDC. Okay, let's dive in. So if we zoom out, we always got to start with kinetic field. Check it out. We can see the the outline of the former Kinetic Cathedral. Similar, I'm sure it'll probably look similar, but I'm also certain it'll look very, very different. As we come full circle, right? The theme of Kinetic Circle. So we can see the outline of the Kinetic Cathedral. We can see to the sides. There's these extensions here to the sides. Those are going to be what make the stage even bigger. And I'm sure when they bring the stage to EDC Orlando, it will probably not have these sides. If you look really closely, you see these little circle things. It's like a little tower with a little circle in front. Based on that, I can imagine it being like an LED tower, maybe a big giant LED screen that, just shows stuff, whether it shows people or shows visuals, but that's an extension that goes out to the sides. We have some type of greenery right over here, maybe adding an element of nature, right? When we had the Kinetic Cathedral back in 2014. I don't remember any nature being present, so maybe they're going to add some type of nature, some type of earth element. We'll zoom out, and this might be a point of contention, but the VIP area at Kinetic Field looks bigger. So for all my VIP headliners, you have something to celebrate. For the GA Plus, we know that your feedback was it was too much. At least based on this little pink circle, it's maybe only 25% of, the Kinetic Field dance floor area. So I hope it doesn't encroach too much on your GA or GA Plus experience. I hope that they've solved some of the crowd surging in the GA experience. I really do. But for the VIPs, it's big. First EDC, second, fourth, fifth. I think that's when I see a hand light, I think it's fifth. First time going solo, nice. I think going solo is a completely different experience. It's one driven by your own self, your own schedule, your own desires. And there's something very special about that. Even just going with one other person can really change the dynamic of your experience. But going with a group of people most definitely can impact. So hope you have fun on your first time. It's going to be your first time going solo. What's up, Yemi? First timer, can't wait to explore it all. There's a lot. And yes, Mimi, happy EDC. Let's go. Okay, so VIP, we have over here in the sides, we have a photo booth, we have the merch area, some bars, and the VIP water station. The VIP entrance for Kinetic Field is in the same place where it was last year. So if you're coming off of the shuttles, you'll be coming off of gate S. You'll walk in from this gate. You can then come down and go straight to Kinetic Field VIP if you're doing VIP. If you need the accessibility wristbands or you need more information for accessibility and handicap headliners, there's the Access Center right at Gate S. So right as you get off the shuttles, you can hit the Access Center. Just to make it clear, there's also very much a regular GA water station right at Gate S. So get off of the shuttle, fill up your water right away. Okay, so circling around to the front entrance of Kinetic Field, we have the big arches right here, the main arches that everyone really comes through. So this is probably going to be where everybody's going to just stop and stare and look out into the Kinetic Field stage. It's something I do all the time. Ooh, Mimi614, thanks for the $10 fill up. We appreciate you. All that contributes to really just helping this channel grow and serving more headliners just like you. So big shout out. Thank you. And then as we look to, I'll keep going. We're just going to go to the left. This is going to be, hopefully you guys can see these little squares that I'm pulling up just to help you guys stay focused on what we're looking at. So right over here is the Skydeck area, and it looks like the Skydeck area is now getting its own ride, the Skydeck Vertigo ride. So we're gonna look like peasants when we're just looking at all those Skydeck people flying around Kinetic Field. I imagine this is gonna be something way more cooler than a Ferris wheel at Kinetic Field. Bathroom locations look crowded already. Oh yes, we'll definitely look into that. So stopping by the VIP section again, here we have the VIP restrooms, the VIP lockers, more bars, plenty of bars. And let's see, I think imagine the viewing deck's probably going to be in the same place. So back to the sky deck. There's also the handicap viewing area. If you have the accessibility wristband, this is going to be where you want to come for your elevated platform. There's also some bars, and then here looks like, some will say to the front left of the stage, or stage right, but most commonly front left is going to be where all the restrooms are. This is also where a big medical tent is. So if you're having a baby and you're at Kinetic Field, you're going to go have your baby right over there. Let me know in the comments, did any of you guys hear about that? Were any of you there? What a crazy thing to happen. Going for the very first time. Also my first time in Vegas. Oh my gosh, bro. Vegas on its own is a trip. I love Las Vegas. I go there all the time. Are there rest areas you can lay down? Yes. I'll real quick, I'll jump over to that. In this area, Bamboo DNA, there's going to be a lot of grassy areas. There's also going to be a lot of places that you can lay down and just catch some rest before you maybe hit the festival again. If I were going to find a place to lay down, you really could do any part of Cosmic Meadow. From the north side to where Bionic Jungle is, I'm sure you'll be able to find places to lay down there in the grassy area. All the way down here to Wasteland, to Bamboo DNA, I'm sure you'll find plenty of places to lay down. As for different areas like Pixel Forest and the other areas, I'm sure there will be areas you can lay down as well. There's always people sitting down in places where you probably shouldn't be. So just like, power in numbers, go lay down next to some other people so you don't get run over. Or just go to Cosmic Meadow. Oh, sorry. I got a locker to be safe. Do you get to pick where it'll be when we get there? I believe if you already booked it, you probably already booked where your location is, because I'm almost certain you have to book based off a location. If you did GA, actually, if you just did GA lockers, it's only in one area. Let me see if I can find that real quick. It's usually by the merch area. I did not find that last time or yesterday. 2 seconds. Nope, that's also VIP. Where? Oh, okay. I think I found it. Right here in downtown EDC by the End Overdose tent, where Electric Avenue and Memory Lane kind of meet, that little corner. So right here, I believe, is where if you did GA lockers, it's going to be right here. If you did VIP lockers, it really just depends on which area you booked, whether that's Circuit Grounds, the Neon Garden. Wait, does Neon Garden have one? No. It looks like VIP lockers are at Base Pod, Circuit Grounds, and Kinetic Field. That's a real rave baby in the med tent. I know, crazy, man. Can't believe you had a kid at EDC. I support it. I hope she got some candy for that. Schooner, I think Allison Wonderland performed 8 months pregnant. Yes, shout out to her. Yay, women. She is still capable even though she's pregnant. Pablo, is it better to take cash or card at first time at EDC? I bring both. I usually do cashless, but I like to tip in cash because I know what it's like to be a bartender. I know when you tip them, it gets pooled. It doesn't go directly to the person that served you. So I like to tip cash because it goes directly to the person you're serving. How much should I be planning to spend per day at EDC for food and drinks? Yeah, like Jay Pizzle said, drinks are definitely expensive. $20 a drink. Just depends on how much you want to drink, how much you want to spend, right? I probably eat maybe twice, and I get drinks maybe 3 or 4 times. And since I don't drink alcohol, my drinks are generally cheaper. If I do like the Ghost Wide Awake limeade that they have this year, or if I do the Hi-Yo Social Tonic, or even the Space Tea, usually that's a little bit cheaper than buying alcoholic drinks. Even though I don't drink, day 3 last year, I brought in like 6 shots of tequila for my friends, and they didn't even drink it. I guess there's something about drinking tequila straight at a festival. I'm like, come on, guys. Why? You're saving money. Just drink it. Yeah, BasePod now has the locker. I think mostly because of location, right? They want to spread out the locker so people have options. All right, so we're back at Kinetic Field. Are we almost done? Okay, yeah, we're basically done covering Kinetic Field. Let's keep going, right? We now have where downtown EDC used to be. That's this area right here. Downtown EDC used to be here. We now have Daisy Fields and the Garden taking over this area. I think this area is going to be a lot more expansive. They also moved the Flower Tower, and then they also added this area called the Flower Tunnel. That's new. I'm really excited to see like what that is. Is it going to be something like the Pixel Forest Light Tunnel, but instead just daisies and stuff? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. There will be Daisy Lane performers at the Flower Tunnel. At the Daisy Fields in the garden area, we also have, if I zoom in, maybe better. It's already a little pixelated because of the image quality, but we'll work with it. We also have the Black Light Bar that's at the garden, the Black Widow ride. So we also are seeing some new rides here in this area. We have some bars and some charging stations, the Verizon activation, probably some free Wi-Fi in the area if you want to make some posts. We have the Ferris wheel, which is now moved locations. So this is a new spot for the Ferris wheel. This will be nice because it'll still be overlooking Kinetic Field. You'll still get a really good view of the festival when you're up there, even though it's in a new area. We also have the White Claw activation. We have the Beatbox art car also in this area. So in this area, it's going to be very active. You have a stage, you have lots of bars, you have lots of activations and activities so that you can do things in between EDC. Kamara Bruna, I have a fake portable charger. That's a flask. I bet you they won't. You just put it in with the rest of your stuff. It's probably chill. I love that, dude. That's great. Mixed tequila in a lemon. Oh, see, that would have been an easy fix. It was kind of funny to watch them drink tequila straight. Novice EDC, what's up? 8 more days to go. Oh my gosh, can it come here any sooner? Ron X Stoppable, this is my first year for VIP. I hope to see you at Circuit Grounds VIP. Yes, usually towards the back. I like a little bit more room. My friend, I'll definitely post a picture of the totem my friend is bringing. That way you guys can keep your eyes posted for that. First EDC, Jaden, nice. Congrats. Hope you have an excellent time. I hope this video helps you. Really breaking down the map in advance is so key. That's what I found in the past years. James, in your experience, would you rent a locker or not really needed? In my experience, it's not needed, but it is very nice to have, right? Like, it's nice to have some place to put your outerwear, like, because when we're going in the day, it's hot, but we do want to bring a jacket for the night because it does get cold. So, it's nice. You don't want to be stuck having to make a purchase you don't want to make. Like, if you don't want to make a $90 purchase for a hoodie, maybe you spend the money to get a locker so you can bring your own hoodie and save that money. It just depends. I don't really charge my stuff in there. It's nice that there's a charger in there, but I've never used it. I might be using it this year because I'm doing more filming, but it's not a need. It's a nice to have. That's my opinion. If you don't want to spend money on it, I probably wouldn't. Inuyasha 710, how much is it to ride the Ferris wheel, or is it waiting in line? All rides are free at EDC. You don't have to pay for any of them. You just have to wait in line. And if you're doing GA rides and you have a VIP wristband, there is a fast pass lane, so your wait time at some of the GA rides will be shorter. When do you register your wristband? You could, Shalimar 452, you can already register your wristband. If you guys haven't yet, go ahead and download the Insomniac app. Get my phone. Where the hell is my phone? Hold up. I don't know. Oh shit, my phone was right here this whole time. But yeah, download the Insomniac app. Go to the EDC festival. You have to like select the festival. So you go into the app, select the festival. When you go to EDC, there's a little button there that says register wristband. Click that, get your wristband. There's a digit, several digit code on the wristband, and just enter it. Easy go, easy peasy. I've never actually had to replace it, but just in case. Jay Pizzle, I get a locker to bring a change of warm clothes. Yes, absolutely. We're doing, and then Novice CDC, we're doing VIP for a first time. I had a question about that. How close can you get to the stage in the VIP area? Excellent question. If you're VIP gang, hey, drop something in the comments. Every stage that has a VIP dance floor has a section at the front rail. So basically, wherever there's a VIP dance floor, you can get to the front of the stage. And it's usually a lot easier, of course, than if you did GA. So if you like getting to the front rail, you should have no problem in VIP. Who are your favorite artists to see this year? I mean, I'm really excited to see Carl Cox and Nicole Mudaber. I really just started getting into techno and trance over the last couple years. And so I know that would be something I'd really, really enjoy. Armin van Buren as usual. Eric Prydz is going to be there this year. I mean, I like Illenium, but every time I try to see Illenium at EDC, it's always a pain in the ass. Does anyone have any idea who the special guest is on day one at Meta Phoenix? But yeah, at least at day one, for sure, I'm going to go see Carl Cox. Definitely catching Eric Prydz. And mostly be exploring on day one. I really want to catch a lot of the festivals. So on day one, I prioritize filming. And now the sets are taking a back seat to me catching content for all you guys and for all the 2025 first timers. That's what I'm really going for, so we can keep creating content like this for headliners like you out there. Anyone else feel like the release for set times is getting last minute? I'm making a guess it's tomorrow. That's usually how it goes, right away. First EDC for me. What's up, C-Do? Got VIP, Camp EDC, and RV. Man, sounds like you are going to have a good time. Kim Lekong, Dom Dalla. Yes, that'd be fun. Is it playing? What day is Dom Dalla playing? Do you know if there's an option to upgrade to VIP? Yes, there is. You can upgrade at the... Yeah, what Nav is saying. You can upgrade at the front of the VIP area. So I'll look at that right now. You zoom in here. This VIP thing, that's the VIP upgrade. It's a booth right outside the VIP entrance. I gotta see how much that costs, so I can share it with you guys. But I'm gonna make a guess. It could be $500 for even just one day. VIP round 2, yeah, let's go, Logan. I want to see how many pictures you can get. How many posts, official Insomniac posts / pictures will you get in this year? I'm serious. I like watch video live streams. I'm like, it's Logan again. Like, I've been going for 10 years. I can't even get in the damn photo. Okay, let's continue. I'm getting distracted. So, okay, we've covered Kinetic Field. We've covered this section here, the Daisy Fields, the Garden, the Flower Tunnel, Stereo Bloom. Let's go off to the northeast, go off to the west side. So starting from the top, we have the Plur ride here. That's a nice little roller coaster. Check that out if you're looking for a thrill. The Zero Gravity one, I don't know. Would you ride Zero Gravity? I don't know. The Beatbox. This is probably going to be the Beatbox truck where you can score some beatboxes. What's up, Alex? Happy EDC. Mimi, any other Canadians? I'd want to know. Let's see who else is from Canada. I've met a lot of people last year that were from Australia, New Zealand. Would love to meet some people in Canada. That's so cool. As we continue south, we are here at the Bionic Jungle. Looks like a newer setup, some trees again. We'll see if it's going to be another... I don't see a Jaguar. This might be an actual stage instead of an art car. So we'll see what that's like. We have an information booth, some more bars. We have the water station. Whoa, hold up. The water station is where bars used to be. That's really interesting. I feel like that's going to be very helpful. The water station used to be not in that area. I think that'll be really great for accessibility to water. It's so important, right? Jesus. Okay, we have a paratrooper ride here. That sounds fun. And then the VIP entrance to Cosmic Meadow is on the north side of the stage. And then nearby, you also have some rides, which I don't know, like based on where the map is, I don't know where they are putting those rides. Okay. They're like squeezing this shit in. All right, let's see. Logan, I was so shocked seeing the pic of me on the EDC page and on the Above and Beyond video. It said it's they really liked you. They were like, yo, we gotta have this guy. I'm like, I'm gonna try to look my absolute best, bring Pashmino. Happy go lucky. I'm gonna try to get in this photo this year. Let's go. Maybe if I'm with you. Jaden, how early should I leave from LA to get to Vegas on Thursday? Again, ultimately depends. When do you want to arrive on Thursday? I usually give myself about 5 hours on Thursday. The traffic is not as bad on Thursday as it is on Friday. So if you're going on Thursday, you probably will have no issue. We're going to be leaving from San Diego around 8 p.m. on Thursday. So we're arriving late, but at least we'll be in there on Friday. So I don't have to like rush on Friday. We have our room and everything. DJ Heartstring, cool. I am really excited to just listen to newer artists. So I'll definitely add that to my list because I'm like trying to find new artists, but I'm like, oh my God, there's literally 500 artists. I can't listen to everything. Okay, DJ. James Kim, what's up? First timer here, going solo, a little nervous. Well, I hope that these videos and this map review can maybe just quell some of your nerves and just get you ready. This really is such a big festival. I have different videos that cover different aspects from the shuttles to, videos that do rave tours to give you insight as to what you might actually experience at the festival. So check those out. And by all means, you have any other questions, just drop them in the chat box. Either I'll answer them. There's other headliners in the chat that are actually answering as well. So thank you to all those who are chiming in with the help and the assistance there. For merch, is there a time you recommend grabbing that? Well, if you are VIP, I doubt you'll have any issues grabbing merch. The merch line in the VIP is really easy. But if you're doing GA merch, I would just pick a time that is best for you. Like that's not, when can you set aside an hour of time that doesn't interrupt any of your other plans? And that's probably the time to go. Also, you can buy the merch online now. It's up to you, like how important it is to grab the merch. Just be very mindful of that because ultimately you want to have a good time. You don't want to spend it waiting in line in merch lines. In 2022, it was so cold on day one and we were freezing. We went to go get a sweater. We waited like 2 hours in the merch line and it never moved and we left. I didn't even get any merch, but I wasted 2 hours in line. I was so upset. I was. But so now I'm jaded. I never want to do that again. And now if we're doing VIP, I just take advantage of the merch tent in the VIP. Okay, let's continue. So we're at Cosmic Meadow. We're going south on Cosmic Meadow towards the center of the Cosmic Meadow stage where the dance floor, where the grassy area is the handicap ADA viewing platform. There's also some bars and another water station. Honestly, 2 water stations at Cosmic Meadow says something. I don't know what's going on, why there's so many water stations there. Well, there aren't any water stations on the other part of the festival, so it might be the primary water stations are the one at Cosmic Meadow. We also have the Goju Noto. This is going to be an art installation. Perhaps they're going to do the bamboo. They're bringing back like a fortress that's going to be similar to a Japanese influence. You could see kind of I don't know if this is the right word, but like pagoda. I think that might be wrong, but it looks really nice and intricate. So that's probably going to be really cool to check out, especially during the day, and probably again back at night when it's all lit up. Next to the bamboo DNA is some food options and also some more bars. We have some more rides. We have an information center. We also have a cash exchange. So if you want to, get one of those cashless cards, you can probably do it here, right by Electric Avenue and Cosmic Meadow. We have this is the Purple Heart. Does anyone out here know what this is? Does anyone know what they can find at this Purple Heart section? Or let me know, who do you find walking around EDC wearing purple, and who are they? I'm worried about having just water state. Okay, so real quick, this purple here, this is the Oasis. So if you are having, a bad trip, or you just need some space, or you need to get away and, find a quiet place, this purple area, yes, you guys got it right on. It's the ground control Oasis. And so if maybe you have a friend who's having a bad trip and they need to just take some time to chill, take your friend here to the ground control Oasis. There are ground control team members as well as medical staff there to assist and just help you work through. So just keep that in mind. It's a great place to just know that in case of emergency, that there is somewhere safe place for you to go. And just south of the Purple Heart is actually the first aid tent, so it kind of makes sense that they're next to each other. The purple area is where ground control is. The people who wear the purple shirts are ground control. They're there to help you. And then the red is where the actual medical staff is. So if you need to go to the medical tent for whatever you need, whether it's over-the-counter drugs, maybe you're not feeling good, maybe you like sprain your ankle, you can come here and they'll take care of you. Yeah, wasteland next to next to the Oasis. Hopefully it's its own building, right? We're not horses, so please dose accurately. Okay, so let's continue. We have the music festival ride here. That's really fun, especially if you like rides. And then Wasteland. Oh, it looks like a little heart. This is cool. I see containers. This is for all my hard dance lovers. It does have its own VIP section on the left side of the stage. And we'll continue. So we zoom out. We've covered the north side, the west side. We're making our way to the south side. Maybe we'll get to the middle soon. Okay, so we'll start here. This area just south of Wasteland. This is going to be the new area for Nomad's Land. You'll find a variety of different art installations and places to chill as well. So maybe you're near Wasteland or you're near Base Pod and you need to find a place to just kind of relax and chill and just have stuff to look at. This will be the place for you. We have a ride. We have the Blackout ride. We have what is it called? The Spire of Fire. Oh, I remember that. Oh, yeah. Yes. Let me know if you guys know what the Spire of Fire is, or if you've seen it at any of the Insomniac festivals or other festivals out there. We have the Bloom and Bloom art installation. We have the Empathy Tower. Interesting. The Chasm makes its return. We have the Brass Ring also making its return for some more visual, experiential things happening. Like you can go to the Brass Ring and see stuff, like see fire dancers and other performers. So if you want to look for things other than music and you want to see people performing, you want to come to Nomad's Land. In this area is also some restrooms. So if you're going to Wasteland or you're going to Cosmic Meadow and you need to use the restroom, that's going to be here between Wasteland and Nomad's Land. There will probably be your GA Plus area. So if you have GA Plus, you'll also go to that area for restrooms. Okay, so let's continue. And then Let me know in the comments if any of you guys are doing Salvage City Supper Club. I've heard mixed reviews. Mrs. Tour Guide and I are going this year. We're really excited. I know it's going to be 60 minutes of fast-paced fun, eating and drinking, and also, filming, because I'm going to try to capture the event to share it with you guys. So I think it's going to be really fun. I'm really excited to let you guys know how that goes. And then before we get to Base Pod, we have here where the former Pixel Forest area is now an extension of Nomad's Land. I feel like Nomad's Land is basically this whole area in between Wasteland and Base Pod is Nomad's Land. But we'll see what it looks like. So in Nomad's Land is the high voltage ride. We have some bars. We have a charging station. We have the Sky Vodka activation. So if you, guess just more bars to experience. There might even be the Sky Vodka viewing deck if you want to go there. We have the truck portal art installation, and then we have a new art car, the Meta Phoenix art car. Really excited to see what it looks like, what artists are playing. I know there's a special guest playing there on Friday, so might have to drop everything we're doing to see who's playing at the art car. Okay, more bars, more food. The viewing deck for Base Pod. I think that, for all you Base Pod fans, you're gonna love this new area. Like, I am positive it is gonna be so much room for you. Like, the Base Pod enthusiasts and the bass lovers, hey, simmer down, buddy, are gonna rejoice about how much space they're gonna have. And I think that it's also gonna really help with the flow. Not to get like overly complex on you guys, but if you can think about what stages are most popular and where people kind of navigate between, I'm predicting that there's going to be a lot of people moving between Cosmic Meadow and Base Pod, like just back and forth. And so that'll kind of open up the rest of the festival to, I think, a little bit better flow. That's just a slight prediction I have, because why would they would put certain stages next to each other, to better ease the flow. Like, I think Quantum Valley and Neon Garden up on the east side is going to make a huge difference to the overall flow. But yeah, we'll get, not to get overly complex. Okay, I'm kind of losing sight of the comments. Oh man, I love that the community is alive today. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Again, smash that like button, help distribute this content to other headliners out there. And if you haven't yet, consider subscribing. I do a lot of EDC content. Really looking forward to the off season. So stay tuned for that. Thanks guys again for being here. J-Star, it's all good. Welcome in. Happy EDC. Alex, love your passion and energy, brother. You're making me excited for it. Thank you so much for acknowledging that. I am excited, and it's something that, for 10 plus years has brought me so much joy and aliveness, in my life. And I think that people should have the opportunity to enjoy that. And, it might take you a few years to finally embrace that. Like, it took me 3 or 4 years to just going to EDC, like going ham. Like, we'd stay like I don't recommend this for anybody, but when you're partying, sometimes you're up for literally 3 days at a time, and that shit is crazy. But today, going to EDC is so much more different. And I'll touch more on that too a little bit later. Wolf Walker, good to see you. I hope to see you this year too. I really do. I think about that moment that we met, and really that meetup time. It was just probably the highlight of my weekend, truly. Oh man, the feels. So excited. Okay, James, for folks that wear a backpack or hydration pack, are zipper locks needed? Personal preference. A lot of the bags today now have those type of locks anyway, so most people have them without thinking about them. Like, I have a lunchbox pack that has zipper clips already, and to me that gives it peace of mind. So yeah, if you'll feel better about it, I recommend it. And my day's going well. Happy Thursday. Beautiful day out here in San Diego. Day off. EDC in a week. Alive and well. What else is there to be happy about? I could go on for days. Jaden, thank you. Oh yes, let's see, one of my dogs is here. I have one here. She is 3 years old. She is a beagle rescue from the Invigo facility out in Virginia. We adopted her 2 years ago. And my other dog, my other beagle, 10 years old now. 10 years old this year. Half beagle, half pug. Jay Pizzle, thank you. I appreciate it. Alex, for first time, please keep guard of your phones. That's a good tip. I mean, I know it probably is talked about a lot, but keep track of your phone, you know? Be mindful. Don't just treat it like you would if you were at work and keep your phone in your back pocket. You know, consider getting a clutch loop. Consider getting the lunchbox phone loop. Consider getting some of the generic clutch loops off of Amazon. Anything is better than nothing if you are worried about losing your phone. That's a serious note. So keep your belongings safe. J-Star loved the movement of base pod, but the fireworks show will now be to the side. Yes, that is true. So hopefully, here's a prediction. Maybe you just predicted something here, J-Star, that they might extend the fireworks, you know, like to just go all the way around from not just on the east side of the festival, but down to the south so you can see it behind base pod. That would be cool because, you know, Quantum Valley on the south side has the mega structure, so you can't see fireworks there anyway, but this time base pod doesn't have a mega structure, so will they have fireworks? We'll see. Ben, Verizon appears to be a self-service sponsor. Do you think the reception will be acceptable for Verizon customers? Acceptable, yes. I will still suggest that you timestamp your messages. My messages, even as a Verizon customer at EDC, still took about 30 minutes. So not perfect self-service, but not terrible self-service. And also, if you have VIP, you can take advantage of sending your text messages through Wi-Fi when you connect to some of the VIP Wi-Fi. Amy, yes, I definitely want to trade candy. See you there. Mimi got a clutch loop. Good call. A lot of people, yes, J-Star, a lot of people are jealous of Verizon. Are you rocking the triangle totem again? We'll see. I don't know. I don't know if I have enough time to put it together. So last minute. If I do have a totem, I'll definitely be posting about it. My friend has one, so I'll post about that too. I did enjoy the triangle totem. It really did reminded me of a tour guide in Rome, right? And you guys have been to tours in like international countries, you know, tour guides have like this little flag. It's a little green little flag, and like that's the tour guide. So I that was my inspiration for that totem. T-Mobile, last year friend FaceTime. I think I might try to stream at EDC this year just for fun. So even if it's like 10-15 minutes. Opinionated. My only problem is Bionic Jungle is always near the restrooms where people go through to go to the restrooms. You know, I was reviewing some of my content and I thought the same thing. I thought that was so rude that people would walk in front of the stage just to go to the restroom. Like, you could walk around, you know. How would you feel if... okay, I'm not going to get off my soapbox. But yeah, I don't like that either. I hope that they've managed to find a way to get it so people don't walk through. And the same thing happens at Wasteland every year. People just walk through Wasteland to get through the shuttle. So I hope that that problem is also alleviated at Quantum Valley. Jay Pizzle, in a crowded area, turn your phone to the front. Help people prevent from digging in. Put your phone in your front pocket too. Just keep your belongings safe for sure. Do we wear the wristbands on the right hand wrist? That is that you can put it on your left. You're right. It doesn't really actually matter. It really doesn't. Because you can walk through the lines and you can tap on your left or right. I would be mad if they were like, yo, you need to change it. Best reception worked for me when I put my iPhone at LTE. I might try that. Yeah, definitely more room at base pod. I really think a lot of people are going to love the amount of room there. All right, let's keep going. We're almost done. Okay, so we're down here, the southeast side of Circuit Grounds. Man, this VIP area looks bigger than the stage itself. Does anyone else agree with me? why why is it so big? And if you're VIP, I think that should get you excited. That gets me excited. I think there's going to be a lot more space at the VIP area here. So starting from, we'll get to VIP real quick. Circuit Grounds has its own medical tent off to the right side of the stage. And also, pro tip, I'm going to make a guess that there will be entrances to Circuit Grounds right over here. Possibly. Like there might be you guys should explore. Let me know if you find it. There might be separate entrances here. We'll call that to the right of the stage where you can enter. I know that the moon is there. The moon means that it's sky deck. So that's the sky deck area. But I'm almost certain that, for emergency purposes, they have to have additional stage entrances. So don't get caught up. Don't think that you just have to enter through the center of the stage. Try to enter in from the sides of the stages so that you can get a little bit closer. It really just depends on what kind of experience you like. But yeah, I've been going for over 10 years now, and there's usually always entrances to the sides near the front of the stage. So check that out. Here we have the ADA viewing area in the center, which honestly looks like it might be hard to get to on some days. Okay, then you have, I really like that they put these purple markers. 100% sure this is going to be where VIP entrance is going to be. So that's your entrance in between the Insomniac ride and the Circuit Grounds sign. In the Kinetic, in the Circuit Grounds VIP area, we have a barber, we have some bars, we have some more bars, some food, some photo op, VIP concierge, the VIP lockers, VIP restrooms, and some more bars. And then just outside of the VIP area is the GA Plus restrooms. So if you're coming from Circuit Grounds, this is going to be your restroom that you go to. Pro tip, if you're with a group and somebody in your group wants to use the restroom, tell them to go by themselves. Don't make the whole group go to the restroom just because a couple people have to go to the restroom. Have a totem, have a meeting spot, stay there until the people come back from the restroom. I've far too many times have I been with a group and then we've just stopped everything we're doing just to go to the restroom. Don't take away from other people's experience. Oh man, you guys are hitting it with the comments today. Thank you so much. Okay, so before I come back to the comments, let's knock out one more section. We have the new Pixel Forest area. That's going to be just north of the Circuit Grounds area and in between Neon Gardens. So that's this section right here. Starting from the top, we have another restroom that's by Neon Garden. That's really cool. We have the Geist, which is probably going to be like a new experience. It looks like something you're going to walk into. So I'm excited about that. We have the Lucid Portal, the Toroid, which I think was at EDC last year, the IO Disco, where you can play the games. They bring that at a lot of the Insomniac festivals. The Emergence art installation, and then we also have the Rhino Bus art car. The Rhino Bus art car has made its return to EDC. It's been at EDC before. Contrary to what the marketing might say about art cars, I highly doubt these primary art cars will move. These art cars are going to stay fixed just because there's way too many people to be moving around a stage of this size. Years ago, back in 2012, 2013, the Parliament art car used to roam the grounds, but there were not that many people. Nowadays, that's an accident waiting to happen. All right, so that's that area. Let's see. Okay, hit the like button. Oh shit, that just made everything go away. Where'd my chat go? Bring back the chat. EDC fireworks better than Las Vegas New Year's. Correct. Fireworks, man. Fireworks at EDC are the best. If you're first time, you're gonna literally be blown away. Nothing else will be the same. July 4th will be meh. When people ask you to go July 4th, you meh. Are you gonna be at the Excision set? Would love to trade candy. I might. Shit, it's been a while. Excision was one of my first artists that I fell in love with in the scene. I love to see his growth in his career, and it really has exploded, with Lost Lands. They added another road. Yes, I am so excited to talk about that. So let me talk about that right now. In the past, the power path used to be down here. So we've added a couple roads. So down here where Base Lane and Nomad's Alley are is where power path used to be. That was where the power path used to be, leading to Quantum. They've now replaced those roads with Nomad's Alley. That's a new road. And Base Lane, also a new road. Okay. Now we have the power path. This is not a new road, but it's been moved. And so we now have two main thoroughfares going from north to south, from Circuit Grounds or from Kinetic Field in the north to Circuit Grounds. In my opinion, I think that's a huge freaking win. I think that's going to alleviate a lot of the foot traffic. I think that they push the stages back towards the walls. Quantum Valley Neon Garden. There's a big area behind that they, if you look at the Speedway map when it's just the Speedway, there's a lot of space. So I think they pushed it back to really add for a better flow north-south, because obviously they probably added more people. They always make things bigger, but we rest assured they are here to make money, here to make profit. So they added more tickets and there's going to be more people. Please don't be surprised that there are more people. The company has to make money. But yeah, I think this will really do a lot for the foot traffic. I think that even the stage shuffle, I hope that they implemented some really, really fancy AI technology, forecasting models and systems to say, based on XYZ, we think that these stages are going to be the busiest, so we're going to move them like this, and it'll create a better flow. I think this is the future. A lot of money. I feel like they should be doing something like that by now. Whew. Money hungry. Gonna fly in Thursday night, but I'm going to be able to walk in the RV camp area, or is there a cutoff time? There might be a cutoff time. Don't quote me on that. There are times to check in. So if you go to the Camp EDC website, you should hopefully be able to find out that info. How long does it take to get from one end to the other? If you are just beelining it and you are not making any stops whatsoever, 10 minutes at most. What ends up happening is we end up stopping. We see that, we see this, we're thirsty, we gotta piss. You plan like 20-25 minutes in between sets because somebody's hungry. You gotta, what's that? So add a little bit of flexibility into it. He's loud. Beagles are so loud, but I love them. 10 years. VIP area, yes, absolutely huge at Kinetic Field. Do you know how well promo providers work at EDC? I don't. I'm sorry. I don't have that information. Money hungry, and where is the best place to be dropped off at the RV camp area? There should be a designated area for Camp EDC. But for the RV camp area, that's a good question. Circuit Grounds was so packed, I could only get in the early evening. Man, it can be. That stage is so big. My friend said, grabbing easy. Just tuning in, first time VIP. Anything? What's up, Vincent? Anything I should 100% take advantage of besides water stations, bathrooms, free food, drinks? Definitely take advantage of the dance floor areas. At every VIP area, like whenever you go to a stage and there's a VIP area, go to it. That is probably the best thing to do to take advantage of your VIP, is to use basically the amenities, and the best amenity is the dance floor area. All right, so almost all of these stages have a dance floor area. Salamanca gonna be on Pasquale's Sky Deck. Oh man, I wish. How'd you know my last name? Where'd I put my last name? Probably. Yo, I can't wait. That would be so cool. I just, I would love an invite one day. I think next year I'm really gonna try to score for like an artist pass, or I don't know if you guys maybe saw the charity event. They were doing some really good packages for that event, and almost all the packages come with tickets. So the one I was looking at, it was auctioned off for $5,000. It was a VIP wristband, 2 VIP wristbands, a 3-night stay at Hotel EDC, which on its own is expensive. One night of, I think 1 night round trip helicopter, and then Premier shuttle, all for 5,000 was a steal. So I might try to do that next year. But there was also like an artist pass charity one, so who knows. Droiders, we doing a meetup? Yes, I'll chime in real quick to do the meetup info again. We are gonna meet up on day 2, Saturday, day 2 at 10:15. Follow me on socials, Instagram and TikTok, so you can have that information when I'll update again. But right here, day 2, 10:15 for about an hour. I'll stay there. I'll hang out. I don't expect you guys to like stay the whole time, but you guys are welcome to drop in, say hello. We can trade some candy. I can thank you in person. And then if you want to hang out connect with some of the other headliners, you're welcome to. But if you also want to just keep going with your schedule, by all means, I'm just happy to connect with you in person and say thank you. That really does mean a lot to me. So if you guys can make it out, that'd be great. Day 2, ghost activation, 10:15 p.m. Where do we enter if we take the shuttles? If you're taking the shuttles, you're going to be entering in through gate S. So that is going to be on the northeast side of the speedway, right up here. And if you're doing opening ceremony, you damn well make sure you guys better be dropped off on the west side of the speedway. That's where you're going to need to enter if you're doing opening ceremony shuttles. But primarily gate S is where the shuttles are. Vincent, I'm just scared of how packed it's going to be between Made in Phoenix and Basepod on Friday. Lineup for Rhythm is going to jam it with Basepod goers. Hey, it's a party. That's the whole point, right? To be around other like-minded bass head lovers. It's temporary. It's not going to be the whole weekend, and it's all part of the fun. And hey, if you want to get away from it, just run to the other side of the festival. Any lesser DJs anyone is excited for? There was a DJ named Zuzu who commented on one of our videos. One of my videos they dropped in. That was really cool. I found this drum and bass artist that I really liked. It's a female. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Lizzie Jane. That's a smaller artist I was excited to go see. What the dog do? Oh, just being a dog. Which is the best day to stay to the last day? Oof, that really is, depending on your artist. Like maybe your favorite artist is playing on a Friday. Maybe your artist is playing on a Sunday. It just depends on the artist. Like if you have an artist that you want to see, I think you'll get the most bang for your buck if you stay to watch an artist that like you really, really want to see. And then just stay for that day. You don't have to stay all 3. Historically, I might stay till the end on day 2, because staying until the end of day 3 is kind of just rough for me personally. So I like to do day 2. I stay till the end. We're camping in Mooglo. Yes, that's like the VIP, right? Like next level. Correct me if I'm wrong. If driving to the venue, when is a good time to leave? Earlier, the better. That is the mantra. The later you go, the worse it is. Might as well like just get there hella early. You can always like hang out inside of the venue, chill inside of the festival, rather than chilling at your casino or your hotel, and then you'll end up chilling in your freaking car for like 2 hours because of traffic. Get there early, and when it comes to leaving, the earlier the better. Same applies. Ooh, we got a Polaroid. Nice. Purple lot enter from. Purple lot. Purple lot. There's the brown lot. Damn. Where we at here? EDC map. I had this thing like. Okay, continue. Purple lot. Enter. Premier pass went quick. Oh, hey, it's what you're paying for. For lesser known artists. If you like techno, try Trim. Writing it down. Ooh, yes. Hey, who else goes to Crossed? I love Crossed. Crossed is fun. I don't have to get a hotel. I can just drive down there. I know. I love seeing Seven Lines. Seven Lines is like one of my go-tos. I always have always a good set at Seven Lines. Although I think Seven Lines played at 2022, I think. And he was at main stage, and like they really weren't using the production. I don't know if it had anything to do with the weather, but the production at his set was just kind of boring. They were like not, putting on the show, right? Take a party bus to Video 7. Do you think it'll take 2 hours? I would budget for 2 hours, especially at 7 o'clock. That's not terrible. Yeah, it still will be fun, man. I think one day I gotta do it because it looks like the full immersion in the EDC is really where the value is. What's early? Try to beat traffic. I mean, I know some people who get to the festival parking lot at like 3 o'clock and they stay there. Maybe on the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, you can try to arrive by 5. I Hate Model vibes. I do like I Hate Models. Lily Palmer, nice. How far is EDC from the Strip? About an hour out, honestly. On a normal day, on a non-EDC day, it's about 30 minutes north of the Strip. Oh, see, okay, so Kiesling has some good info there for you headliners leaving, driving out there. 3 p.m. for opening ceremony, had no traffic. If I were going to try to go to opening ceremony by 5 o'clock, I would leave at 3 p.m. Night 2 and 3 are probably similar. Left at 7:30, sat in traffic for 3 hours. All right, there you go. Leave earlier than 7:30. Must see artists. Let me pull up the app. On Friday, Eric Prydz, Carl Cox, Nicole Mudaber. Vintage Culture at Circuit Grounds. There's a special guest at Made of Phoenix on Friday, so I'd like to just check that out. Marcus Schultz is playing on Friday. I love trance, so I haven't seen Marcus Schultz in a while. Dylan Francis on Saturday. It's always just fun. He's just like a fun guy, right? Is his music me? Fortet playing at Circuit Grounds on Saturday. Eli Brown Saturday. Kevin DeVries, not sure if I'm saying that right. Wilkinson on Saturday. And then for me on Saturday, the big one is Worship. So Subfocus, Subculture, Dimension, and Culture Shock. My guess is a set of that caliber will be like a closing set. So I might end up staying until the end for the Worship set. And then Sunday, Dead Mouse at Cosmic Meadow, Dimension at Base Pod, Griffin, Kinetic Field, Lost Frequencies at Kinetic Field, Prida at Quantum Valley, Subfocus Circuit Grounds, Timmy Trumpet Circuit Grounds. Timmy Trumpet, fun, hard dance. I kind of want to sprinkle some of that in. And then we also have another surprise guest on day 3, Sunday, at the Rhino Bus. So, and I have more in there. Cascade, Fisher, maybe John Summit. But if I had to say like my top 3, for sure Worship. Definitely, I would say, for sure Worship. Everyone else, I'm like, I could probably be okay not seeing, But Carl Cox at EDC is a big deal, I think. So I might do that too. Well, for the VIP bathrooms, you won't be able to get in without a wristband because the VIP bathrooms are inside of the VIP areas. And then last year for the GA Plus restrooms, they were checking. Like every person that walked in, it was a very narrow path, so everybody had to get checked by the attendant at the GA Plus restrooms. B Dogs, what's up? I have a VIP wristband. How long will the line be at Grand Prix shuttles? The Grand Prix shuttles are the busiest shuttle stop of all of them. So expect lines. Plan to be there ASAP. Like if people always ask me like, what do you recommend? I would never recommend anybody to go late. You know, I'm gonna always recommend people to go early. So the earlier, the better. Always, that's the mantra. Oh yeah, Warship at the same time as Eli Brown, back to back high low. I heard Millennium is playing right after the fireworks on Friday. You know, usually it might even be during the fireworks, because usually the fireworks will go off at like 1:15, but there are artists that start playing at around 1. So who knows? He might even get the feels right when he starts playing. Well, I'll be driving from Arts District, and I don't have Premier parking, so I'm planning to leave around 4. I mean, yeah, I mean you're in North Vegas at the Arts District. That's already halfway close, you know. Purple Disco Machine, nice. Subtronics B2B level up. It's gonna be so cool to just see like a couple on stage, like just being authentically them. But yes, a lot of D&B. Boo and Hide. Okay, I got more. Thanks guys for all the recommendations. This is so great. Friendly reminder, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't. I'm so grateful. I maybe don't say it enough, but I am. Thank you guys so much for being here. Good meeting spots that you would recommend. If you're just using meeting spots to meet with friends, I would, pick art installations, or maybe you could do downtown EDC. Oh shit, I get caught up in the comments and then I forget. Okay, so we'll continue. We have Neon Garden. I haven't even finished the map. So Neon Garden, we have we have, what's it called again? The mega structure. I feel like this is the one thing that they really heard the feedback. They brought back the mega structure. I feel like it's just so essential for Neon Garden, for that vibe. So excited for Neon Garden there in the mega structure. And then we also have Quantum Valley up here north. And then we have some bars, some food items. And then here are the purple arrows, again, for all my VIP friends, VIP headliners. Here are the arrows. So this is where your entrance is going to be. Here you also have VIP restrooms, some bars, photo ops, VIP water, and then also the sky deck at Neon Garden. Okay, so we've covered the outsides, the perimeter. So now just have to love it. We covered most of the perimeter. Now cover the center. So we've covered the Stereo Blue Manor area. We've covered Nomad's Land. We've covered this area here. So we just are going to zoom into this little center spot that we have yet to really cover. So Carnival Square has been 86th. Downtown EDC has officially moved into Carnival Square. I have no idea how they're going to fit all of that in there. If you guys have been to downtown EDC before and you've been to Carnival Square, I have no idea. I have no idea how they're going to fit all that stuff in there. But let's dive in. So let's just pick the top. So of course we have a new art car, and mostly a stage, right? This is just the House of Duncan, and it's probably where the old Allegiant Rave hangar used to be. So obviously Dunkin' Donuts is probably a huge sponsor. Good marketing piece. So they're going to have a stage here at the House of Duncan. The lineup for the stage is already out. Oh, hold on real quick. I'm going to see Lost and Found. Okay, so we have the information booth. We have the Lost and Found. We have a ride. I don't know where they're putting this stuff. Where's this ride going to go in that area? The Rainbow Bazaar, which was also pretty huge, honestly. We have some painted containers, so some art cars. We also have the Crazy Dumbos, so another ride. We have the Ghost Activation area, which we'll be doing a Meetup on day 2. This is also where the Insomniac Passport Lounge is. So if you're an Insomniac Passport holder, you have an exclusive area here that's elevated right at the center of EDC that you can just see everything. It's so cool. You have the information booth as well as another charging area. We have some more, really in between Rainbow Road and Power Path are a grip of art installations, right? We have Rise, Together, Photo Op, Bumper Cars, Unity, Olar, and then we have the Rainbow Rascals. This is where the merch is. What's the purple? I think that's a cash exchange. Oh yeah, the general store and the merch store are right next to each other with some bars. And then there's the End Overdose booth. If you guys haven't heard about End Overdose yet, they are a nonprofit organization helping reduce accidental deaths due to overdose. I recommend checking the booth out. Maybe you might want to get some training on how to administer Narcan, or maybe you want to pick up some Narcan just to keep handy in case of emergency. So do give that booth a little looky-loo. We also have the lockers, the GA lockers, as well as the consciousness booth. So for all my sober ravers or clean ravers out there, or alcohol-free ravers out there, maybe you might want to come to this area for some connection with other headliners. So that's the center. Oh, of course. Oh, wait, we forgot a big piece. All the stuff that's in downtown EDC. So it looks like the Candy Casino's coming back. It looks like the outdoor theater is coming back. It looks like the two chapels are coming back. The Chapel of Nature, Chapel of Technology. We have the big downtown EDC sign. I think there are a few other experiences here that I'm not sure what they're gonna have yet, but we know for sure what this one is. We could see the image of some cowboy boots and maybe a cowboy hat there. Let me know. Oh yes, here we is, droiders. Who's gonna check out EDC? Who's into the EDM? Put your hands up if you plan on getting on the mechanical bull at EDC Las Vegas. I would have never thought in 10 or 11 years that you could ride a mechanical bull at EDC Las Vegas. Maybe we can listen to Avicii's music while we're there. We know for sure that there's special artists playing there. So honestly, if you're a first timer, you got to check out the EDC experience at downtown EDC. I mean, even if you're a veteran, like, we should all be checking that out because that shit is just so different. And I really appreciate the fusion of the genres and really bringing together two demographics. I feel more and more we've been seeing more electronic music artists at places like Stagecoach. What's next for the festival? What's next for the industry? Yes, the side quest, riding the bull. I'm telling you, man, we gotta have a contest, see who can be on it the longest. Oh man, so cool. So that's downtown EDC for you. If we just zoom out, I'm almost certain that we've covered everything. That was one hell of a review. I absolutely love this new layout. I think that the new addition of the Power Path is going to be really helpful for flow. I think that Quantum Valley and Neon Garden being to the west side is also going to be good for flow. I think that those stages saw less traffic than Base Pod. So by putting Base Pod, to the south, I think that it will maybe spread out some of the flow so that it doesn't seem like, the bottlenecks, right? Where do bottlenecks come from? Bottlenecks come from, more people in one area trying to go to one place. So how do we spread that out to reduce the bottlenecks? I think having a second path is also going to help reduce bottlenecks. Now, the important bottlenecks people were worried about last year were the ones at Kinetic Field. So we will see what the changes are and what changes they will make to the Kinetic Field entrance. I know without a doubt that there for sure is going to be this entrance here in the center under the main arches. Might not even be an arch. It was a square last year. And then there's going to be an entrance over here. And then this area in the middle is gonna be blocked off because it's gonna be the sky deck. So you can't just like walk through the sky deck area. So you're gonna have to go through the arches or go through the side on the west side. And don't quote me on this, but it is my prediction that there will not be an entrance on the east side of this festival stage. And that does upset a lot of people. But as a VIP attendee, like, I love that. It's what I'm paying for. You know, if you want to participate in that, like, just upgrade. It's totally worth it. But if you don't want to participate in the VIP, that's also cool too. There's plenty of cool places to catch all the stages. So don't worry that you 100% will catch really good sets at Kinetic Field. Oh, sick. I'm going to laminate maps and schedules for EDC stage. Man, I would love to have you in my group. That would be so dope. Are the Skydecks exclusive to VIPs even though they aren't in the VIP area? Skydecks are only, like, you can only get into the Skydeck area with a Skydeck wristband. So normal VIPs are not able to go into the Skydeck area. So when you get a table, it comes with, of course, your VIP wristbands. I don't know because I've never done it. I have a feeling that if you do Skydeck, you get a special wristband that says Skydeck on it. And people know in the festival that if they have a Skydeck, they're also VIP. Yes, can't wait to meet all of you guys too. So much excitement is just building. My primary purpose right now is just to build that excitement and help you guys prepare because it really is a crazy ass festival. You know, I was listening to somebody the other day. They're like, it's a fucking ordeal. Like, you gotta get to the middle of the desert, and then you gotta get to a casino. Then once you're at the casino, if you're not at Camp EDC, you're gonna have to find some way to get to the festival. And then once you're done at the festival, you're gonna find some way to get back home. After that, you have like 6 hours of sleep until you just wake up and do it over again. It is a marathon. And the more prepared you are, I think the better experience you have. How does one get the Insomniac passport and what are the benefits? I believe it's, something you have to like purchase. And I think it's like a monthly subscription or something like that. If you're a passport holder out there in the comments or in the chat room right now, if you could share information, that'd be so dope. I believe it's a monthly payment and you get access to a certain amount of festivals all year. And like, you just have to select your festivals or something like that. It's basically a passport to attend all the Insomniac festivals. I don't know if all maybe there's different levels of passport. It's like a magic key for Disneyland. Okay, so yeah, covered basically everything. Let's see. Let me see. I had notes. Yeah, we covered the roads. We covered the new stage locations that have moved around, right? We know the ones that have stayed the same. Kinetic Field is in the same place. Stereo Bloom looks like it moved a little bit, also in the same place. Cosmic Meadow stayed in the same place. Circuit Ground stayed in the same place. That meant everything else moved. Bionic Jungle, Quantum, Neon Garden, Wasteland, and Base Pod all moved. Any tips for RV camping? Yeah, just be prepared. You know, camping is like a whole thing. That's why I haven't really covered camping because it's a whole world out there, and you just gotta be prepared. It's not like you're going to the casino where all your amenities are there. When you go camping, you got to bring everything and really plan. And yeah, just make sure you have everything. Make sure you pack accordingly, and be prepared to. I know the one big tip for RV is like, I guess there's like an information booth and there's like a camp counselor or something like that you can have their phone number in case of emergency. So if your power goes out, you have someone to call. The biggest issues I've heard about with RV camping is power going out for people who have power, which I think really sucks. Showering during the off-peak times, especially if you want to hit the showers. First time camping, do you recommend a time to arrive at Thursday to check in at camp? I've seen vlogs where people like, you know, they have RVs and they're like waiting in line first thing in the morning. So definitely, arrive maybe earlier than whenever the check-in says that they can. I know that there's a check-in schedule online somewhere. But good luck. I hope you enjoy. Camping sounds like a lot of fun. It really does. I'm really hoping I can get in and just maybe spend a day in Camp EDC, get some content, capture the area, and maybe put out some content for 2025. So area sections have moved, done. We've talked about downtown EDC in a new location, done. We talked about the VIP areas looking bigger, like they look huge this year, and I'm really excited for that. The one thing about VIP that I'm kind of upset about is I think they took away the viewing deck from circuit grounds. I really enjoyed having the option. I don't always want to be on the viewing deck, but I like having the option to go on a viewing deck or go into the pit or the dance floor. Yeah, so I guess I'm kind of nearing the end of the stream here, but there was a piece that I wanted to share that I think is important to me, and I kind of allude to it over time over some of the videos. So I'll make it quick. It's really all about my experience at EDC and how do I get the most out of it, and what EDC is to me now. EDC, like many years before, was really just a place for me to let loose, like go crazy, like take a bunch of substances and have a lot of fun, and then like be absolutely fried when I come back and then just mosey on back into work and then wait till the next year. It wasn't like, it was something fun to me and I enjoyed it. I always went for like the first 3 or 4 years, but then 2017 I stopped going because I was like, look, Joe, you got to grow up and you got to grow in life. And I felt these social societal needs to like, you can't rave. Like if you rave, like if you want to grow in life, you cannot rave. Those two things don't go together. And I was really clashing. 2017 I was like, I'm not gonna go because I gotta be grown and grow in life, and that was not genuine. I felt like a part of me was certainly missing. I went back in 2018. It was the first year we went VIP, and I had the most amazing time. I felt like it was something I was missing. And when I didn't go in 2017, I was like, this is a part of me. And when I accepted it in 2018, and from then on, that EDC was a part of me, that I didn't have to go to all the other SoCal raves that Insomniac puts on, Beyond, Escape, Nocturnal, Countdown. Like, I loved going to those, but eventually I wanted to just choose one. So I chose EDC as the one. And EDC became the place for me to, my annual retreat, as I might say. Like, it was something I did every year as a tradition. And every time I went, I did it as a retreat. I got away from my responsibilities, my career, and got to kind of just unwind, release, celebrate. I wanted to find a way to better express myself. So EDC is also a place for me to creatively express myself. EDC today is a place for me to celebrate all the hard work I've done. It's basically a half a year point, You're like, oh shit, I had all my New Year's resolutions, where I'm at. How can I celebrate that at EDC? What can I like let go of and forgive myself of, like from the past 5 months? Say, hey, you didn't do a good job with that, but that's okay. We're going to get after it when we get back. It was also a time to celebrate, like, hey, Joe, like we've grown the channel like 300, 400 plus subscribers in the past 4 months. That was the primary goal. I thought about it last year. I knew that the 3 or 4 months leading up to EDC was going to be a key part of the channel. And you guys have been all part of that. So thank you. And it's something I celebrate. So EDC to me is a celebration. It's a new year. It's a place for me to express myself. It helps me generate energy for the rest of the year going forward, as I pursue my primary goals in life, my professional goals, my personal goals. It's also a place for me to really fill my connection tank. Like I can connect with my wife in a way that I can't in our normal life. We come here to connect in a way that we can really bond and forge that bond even stronger every time we go. Connect with my friends. I brought some new people to EDC. I get to connect with some of you guys, and that just fills me up with like so much joy. It's not just the substances I'm trying to fill myself up with, because I don't need that anymore. Like I come here to get charged with you guys, with with the experience with my friends, like so different now. I'm like way more sober at these events than ever. And I want you to enjoy the event however you do. I don't neither discourage or encourage. I just want you to have a good time, whatever that looks like for you. Be safe, be conscious, look out for one another. And so, going into EDC, there are some things that maybe you might want to consider. Let me see if I can fit it all here. Oh, I can't. So I'm going to just enter it in, and maybe you guys can like take it and you can copy it. You can maybe make a journal from it. And I hope that maybe you take some of these questions, that you consider them, you journal on them, that you think about them from now until next week. I'd love to maybe interview in person. If you want to meet up at the meetup and answer some of these questions, I'd love to record it, because I want to put together a really special video to showcase to people out there, first timers out there, people considering going to EDC, like why is it so important? Aside from the music, don't get me wrong, there's like tons of freaking music at the festival, and you could talk about that for days. But what else is there? And why else do people go year after year? Why else do people get hooked after they go the first time? Why is this thing so special that people travel from Canada, New Zealand, EDC, Thailand? I had somebody visiting from Asia. Like, that's a huge trek. Why do people do this? And there's got to be a reason. So I encourage you to really reflect on that. And because I want you to get the most out of your experience, not just at the festival, but what about post EDC? They always talk about post EDC blues. I don't get the post EDC blues anymore, because I take those feels and I channel them moving forward. I go straight into it. I maybe give myself a day to recover, but I already have everything mapped out. What's next? What's your focus now that EDC is over? Because you want to channel that energy into excitement, into your motivation. Because again, you'll be back under the electric sky in literally another year. On that note, once you leave EDC Vegas, and you go back home, I want you to also think about whether or not you're going to go to EDC 2025, because in 5 days, I kid you not, the weekend after EDC ends, you can have the option to put down $10 for your EDC 2025 ticket. And so I want you to not have to fight with yourself to do that. If it's something that you do, I encourage you to sign up to get that deposit again, that early owl, to score and secure your cheapest layaway ticket, because truly this is a special thing. And if it is a special thing for you, don't let societal norms or the norms of the whatever the hell has been set around by your environment, ignore it, because truly believe in your heart that this is something for you. If it is, embrace it. And I can assure you, when you embrace your creative expression, when you embrace connection with the peers or people and the peers around you, this experience is going to be, as people say, and I probably haven't said it in this entire live stream, this event is transformational. It's life-changing. And so if you're still here and you've been watching this, thank you. It means the world to me, because it shows me that you too are probably feeling the same way about this festival. And if you are, I want you to get the very most. And to do that, it's you got to look at beyond the drugs and the music and the sex. You got to look at how this event fuels you as an individual, and how you can then channel that for your life forward. So this is coming from me. I've been coming to this festival for this is my 11th time now. I went to my first EDC in 2012. I was supposed to go to my first EDC in 2011, but whole ordeal, missed my flight like an idiot 21-year-old kid. Okay, so let me chime in these comments. Thank you guys for letting me speak on my soapbox. But I've been a certified high performance coach now for 3 years. I love personal development. It's my thing, and it's what makes me me, and it's what makes me so good at my work and my career. Is because I can do this and go back to work and just crush it. So that's enough for me. I hope you guys, thanks for screenshotting the questions. If you haven't, do it. Save them for later. Get back to it. And then let me know how it is when we go. So I'll be here for a little bit longer. Happy to answer any more questions that you guys might have. We're at that Q&A portion of the live. We went over the meetup info. We went over the map review. So just finish up, get some last closing thoughts. I'll try to answer as much as I can because I'm chilling. I allotted a lot of room for this. Droiders, yes, setting intentions are key, especially just to enjoy. And also because my old intentions, I kid you not, I sound like Cat Williams. Cat Williams, like, I would like go to EDC. I'm like, today I'm getting effed up. And that was like my intention. And my subconscious would lead me to do anything and everything that would result in that thing. And I mean, I think it was 2014. I didn't even make it to day 3 because I got so wasted. I went day 1, day 2, and day 3. I got so drunk during, I got so drunk during the day on day 3 that I didn't even make it. And that was so sad. I'll never forget that. Flying into camp from Alaska. Hey, yes. The whole week. Oh yeah, I want to take a whole week after. Sir Gonzo, hey, what's up? Will we be able to attend opening ceremony if we're coming from Premier Parking? Yes, you will. But I am so sorry to tell you that you will have to walk. There are videos out there you might see of people who did Premier Parking and they tried to go into gate S over here and they were not allowed in. They were told that they had to stay at the gate and wait until the festival actually opened at 7 p.m., which to me is tragic and terrible, and they should not have done it. Like, they should just tell people like, hey, I'm sorry, like if you're going to do Premier Parking and you want to go, you're just going to have to walk, all the way around the festival, which is like maybe a half a mile, but it is hot. It's the EDC weather, but like just walk all the way around and get to one of the other entrances and it won't be bad. Like at least you'll be there early, and then because you have Premier Parking when you leave that night, at least you'll be in Premier Parking and you can, just skedaddle. Collective heartbeats. Our social meters get fully charged at EDC. They really do, and it is an amazing experience. I agree. I can't wait. Mimi, first time nerves are high. Yes, that was kind of like my goal. I was trying to spark some excitement and maybe quell some nerves, but I can see also just making people more nervous. Moon landing was fake. First EDC coming from North Dakota. I was like, is that the Netherlands? I don't know. Someone correct me, please. Jay Pizzle, EDC reminds me of back in the day when I raved as a kid from sunset to sunup. Yeah, I know. It wasn't even that long ago for me. It was like 7 years ago. I could do it. We plan to do it now, but like, in the past, you didn't plan to stay up from sunrise to sunset. Nowadays, I'm like, okay, we gotta be there at this time, but then we gotta be back at this time. I'm gonna be in bed by this time because I gotta be up by this time. So I don't go sunset to sunup every day, but at least one of the days. Jill, I'm already planning on going next year. I'm so excited. Yes. How many of you would say, even not having gone to 2024, are already planning mentally for 2025? Just type in 2025 or something. I'm already thinking about the videos I'm going to be making for EDC 2025. Around this time, I like to post the pre-planning for EDC 2020, the next year. So I might have that out in the next couple weeks because you got to be ready. For a lot of first timers, they don't know that the tickets will go on sale a week after. But that's how Insomniac capitalizes on your buying your buying pattern. They know that most people are so stoked off of their EDC experience that they would be willing to put down $10 to go next year. And that's what they'll do. A week after EDC finishes, you can put down your $10 deposit, and then layaway payments will begin, I think, in July or August. What's up, J Chun 88? How's it going? Good to see you in here. I have candy for you. I made one. Yes. Mimi 604. Yes, thank you. Thank you for being here. I'm happy to help. Chaz Squiante. Hope I'm saying that right. Best spot for fireworks. Really, a lot of my answers, I don't mean to repeat myself, but it really depends. You know, what type of experience do you want for your fireworks? So if you haven't gone before, you might be thinking, well, Joe, I don't even know what type of experiences are there. Like, you're saying that like I would know. So I'm going to pretend like maybe people don't know. But there are different firework experiences. Number one, you can experience the fireworks at a stage. You can be at one of your favorite stages during the fireworks, and that could be one of your experiences. The fireworks set time, or when the fireworks go off, will be on the set list that we'll post. My prediction, tomorrow. That way you can plan. It's usually around 1 o'clock, 1:15 is when the fireworks are. So pick your stage and your artist, and that's one type of experience. So that's the best if you want to experience it at a stage with your favorite artist. That's one experience. That could be a good spot for fireworks. Number two, my second recommendation would be the grandstands or from the bleachers. I always recommend headliners or first timers to watch the fireworks from the bleachers at least one night. So if the fireworks are at like 1:15, you'll need to make your way to the bleachers around like 12:30. Trust me, 12:30 is going to give you plenty of time to get to the bleachers and find your favorite spot. Whether you want to be towards the center of the bleachers, so you're watching Cosmic Meadow and the fireworks over Cosmic Meadow, that's a very popular spot. It's also going to be very crowded. Everybody knows that that's a real good spot for fireworks. So the earlier you arrive to that spot, the better spot you can secure. Last year, we were off to the sides of Cosmic Meadow. Streaming over here, doggy. His name is Rocco. He's very just so protective of me. Want to keep me safe. But that's a set. That's another experience. So you can be either at your favorite set, you can be at the bleachers, or you could be really anywhere else in the festival. Like, you might be at an art installation. Whatever you do, don't be inside. Whatever you do, try not to watch the fireworks from the restrooms. Let me know if you've ever watched the fireworks from the restrooms and they just feel like you're just like, damn. I kid you not. There was one year we were at the fireworks watching from the restroom. I was so mad because somebody had to go to the restroom, and I was like, we were at the front of a stage at one of my favorite artists, and then I had to watch the fireworks from the bathrooms. And this is not a bad thing. It was fun, you know, but I wouldn't put that as the best spot for fireworks. Okay, let's continue. Best spot for fireworks is the stands at Cosmic Meadow. I definitely agree. It's it's so grand, you know, to see it above the entire festival. Mimi has the foot traffic for the downtown shuttle stop. I think it's light. Maybe I'll catch you at the shuttle stop. That's where we're at. Yay! Shout out to all my Fremont Street headliners. It's gonna be a party in North Vegas, baby. Yeah, the foot traffic for downtown shuttle stop is chill. Nothing compared to the Grand Prix shuttle stop is gonna be. Where did the chill area go? That is where downtown EDC is. That's where I'm not sure. Okay, you might be talking about the Garden or Daisy Fields, because that was pretty chill in my opinion. Like, you can go lay down there. There was a fucking water fountain at the Garden. It was so peaceful in all that chaos. And then there's also the Oasis that's down here over by, and yes, this is kind of funny now that you think about it. They put the Oasis right next to the hard dance stage. Seems kind of maybe not the best planning there. Where do you think? Do you think it's crazy? James says, "Do you think it's crazy to walk from the strip to the GA entrance?" Fuck yeah! Wait, like I'm like processing. Wait, you mean like from your casino to 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 the speedway? It is not safe. You do not want to do that. I highly discourage walking. There was a time back in like pre 2017 when EDC was in May, as in June. That shit was so hot, and on Las Vegas Boulevard, before traffic control was as good as it is now. And this is why first timers who are going now, a lot of the grunt work to make this festival run really well has happened, and I've experienced it. It sucks. But I've seen people get out of their cars and walk from like that. I don't know what exit, but it's pretty close to the speedway, but it looks close on the map, but it's literally like 2 miles, and it looks brutal, and it was terrible in the hot weather. So I wouldn't recommend it. I get it though, and gotta do what you gotta do. I recommend Live How You Want Vegas. They're really good. Well, they are a new, smaller shuttle service. I know they're still offering tickets. Let me drop that in there just in case any of you guys are still looking for shuttle services. This is an affiliate link. If you decide to use it, I do benefit, so thank you. Live How You Want Vegas offers shuttle service to and from the strip to the speedway, so maybe an option for you. Check that out. Christian, anyone have stayed at the Canary? Seems to be close to the speedway. I have not, but hey, anything close to the speedway is nice. Maybe I hope close enough to walk. I don't know. Hopefully closer than what we were just talking about. So yeah, collective heartbeats. It really is a marathon, and you gotta be. For me, the biggest thing is I gotta have my sleep. So I'm like planning to like protect my sleep. Talking about sleep hygiene. Like as soon as I get home, I'm gonna need to make sure I give myself 45 minutes to wind down. I'm gonna take a shower. I have like a whole routine because I try to get the best sleep now. And yeah, we don't like party that hard anymore. Canary Casino Hotel. Okay, it's definitely not walking distance, but close enough. If you're staying at the Canary Casino Hotel, if you ride share or if you drive, I don't predict you will have a lot of traffic. Most of the traffic you're gonna hit is the traffic from just Las Vegas Boulevard, or if you take the 15 North, you should be in a better position than people driving from the south side or from the southern parts of the Las Vegas Valley. Wolf Walker, make sure pre-gaming is held in check. It's a long night. Yes. Yeah, pre-gaming in check. I know that from personal experience. Just ease into it. If you just go ham after pre-game, you will not make it to the main game. Been there. Jay Chun, where are you doing meetups? Yes, we are doing meetup at the Ghost Activation Day 2 from 10:15 for about an hour. So Saturday, Day 2, 10:15 for about an hour at the Ghost Activation area. I kind of picked that area because I feel like it should be easy to find me. And it should not be too crowded because people don't usually hang out too long at these areas, but I don't know what their activation was. I didn't go to it last year, so I hope I picked a good one. I was considering maybe Pixel Forest, but I also thought that Ghost was going to be the best central location, and I was considering, and I don't know, this is just an idea, but I was going to like bring like little to-go containers of cups, and I was going to buy some Ghost energy drinks, and we can all like share some. We'll see. My son already knows this is my thing now. Yeah, you gotta make your son some candy. Give him a necklace, a wristband, make him a little ring, make him a little perler. Let's see, I'm behind on my perler stuff, but here's one I made. I work at a cafe called Better Buzz, and so we're buzzing around, drinking coffee. good. It's fun. Okay, we have a lot of people doing 2025. Let's go. We're already budgeting and we haven't even hit 2024. That says a lot. Love it. I told my 11-year-old get ready for EDC 2031. Hell yeah. I'm buying your ticket now. I usually book my hotel in June for 2025. Yes, another pro tip for all you 2025 headliners. Get your hotel ASAP. Like the price that I'm paying for our hotel compared to what we're paying now, I'm saving like $500 or $600. It's legit. If you know you're going, just book it, you know. James says, can we party together during the meetup? I can use some of your personal development pep talks. Yes. Love it. You know, I thought about that. I was like, hey, we're right by the Beatbox art car. Maybe like after the meetup, we can all, you know, go have some fun at the Beatbox art car. Collective Heartbeats 2025 be my first VIP experience. I can't wait to take my partner. He's gonna have so much fun. Yes. Yeah. 20, like, once you go VIP, I'm telling you, it's hard to go back. It's hard to do anything but. Once you make the crossover to VIP, get ready. You just increase the spend at your EDC for the rest of your life by double. Oh, man. Jojo Maki, hi. Hey, what's up? Happy Thursday. Glad to catch your stream. Video's been super helpful. Planning first EDC. Congratulations on your first time. Excited for you. You're going to have a fun time. This new map is offering you so much more this year. Hope you have fun. Wolf Walker, I've been watching all the vids, liking of course, but been on my TV, so I can't leave comments. Hey, it's okay. Those view hours are really where it's at, guys. So if you're watching my videos, you're not hitting like, but that's okay. It's all good. Watching is so important, and your support, and that's all that matters, you know. Smash the like button. Okay, Collective woke me up in traffic. Okay, let's see. Sir Gonzo, hey RTG, will we be able to attend opening ceremony? Okay, we covered that one. How early? Yeah, so many. How early do you guys book a place to stay? Yeah, we got that. June, earlier the better. Jay Chan, where downtown EDC now is, used to have like screens to watch sets. Yes, that was the former Carnival Square where you could see. There's also food here, so I don't know if they're gonna 86 the hamburgers, because there used to be like the concessions that were at Carnival Square, and based on the graphics in Carnival Square, there's no food in downtown EDC for probably the first time. And thank goodness, because I wasn't a big fan. But I feel for all of you chicken tendy lovers out there, because that was where the chicken tendies were. So you're going to have to find your tendies elsewhere. Set times, Wendy Cha, I predict tomorrow, possibly tomorrow. Call me lame. Jojo Maki, call me lame, but I'm really bummed the zipper ride isn't on the map. Well, hey, I hope maybe they surprise you, or maybe it's like called something else, you know, like high voltage or whatever. You know, they like name these things something else. Yeah, I don't know where the tendies at, where the pizza's at. Someone always tell me, I'll eat. Shout out to all my 110D eaters out there. I can't do that anymore. I need to eat like at least twice at the festival. And my rate for a week stays 400, like 400 for the week. Man, what a deal. That is seriously a deal. Got a hotel in advance. Congrats. Hell yeah. Bing Bong Bagels. What's up? That sounds like a really good name for a food truck or a bagel shop. Disney might have a problem with that. Wendy Cha, can we bring in stainless steel or heavy metal totem pole? You know, according to the totem guidelines, I'm pretty sure that's a hard no. You know, just like what pack somebody, you could probably do some serious damage with a stainless steel or heavy metal totem pole. So I imagine they should be not allowing it, but you know, for my veteran headliners here, you probably have seen the telescoping flagpoles that go up like 30 feet. If you're a 30-foot flagpole holder in the chat, let me know, because I want to have a word with you. I'm just kidding. No, it's cool. Do you live your life? Have as big a totem as you like. But just, man, just flag sometimes. Just be getting in the way of the view. J-Star, last EDC I didn't eat anything. Just stayed hydrated while so bored. Yeah. No, I'm with you. Maybe once, maybe twice, just depending on what I'm doing that day or what I'm not doing that day. On the days when I'm doing stuff, yeah, I don't eat very much. I might eat like prior, or I might eat right at the beginning. It just depends. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Okay, use the restroom. I've never done a live stream this long. All right. Love it. Keep the questions coming, guys. Happy to answer all of them. If you guys have any questions about what to bring, maybe if you haven't gotten your earplugs yet, or if you need a hydration pack, it is nearing the shipping deadline for a lot of things. Gia, liquid IV or electrolyte packets. Someone said it. I hear. I really. Where is it? Yes, I'm pretty sure they're allowed in. I think they have to be the individual packs. But yeah, I definitely recommend liquid IV. I actually was drinking that at the festival. Bing Bong Bagels. Do you think VIP will be more or less worth it? I think it'll be so worth it. Oh my gosh, she's so cute, guys. She's precious. She just knows that she's being watched. Huh, Layla? This is Layla. She's the rescue. Huh, Layla? Okay. Stereo Bloom. Okay, agreed. Didn't really eat anything. I had OSC. Sorry. I think VIP will definitely be worth it. The VIP areas are bigger, and I think with the new layout, it's just always nice to have your own area, right? VIP is separate from the GA areas. Joe Dramaki, Stereo Bloom stage design this year looks so cool on the map. Yeah, it kind of looks like the Brooklyn Mirage. Anybody been to that venue? It kind of has that shape. So you're going to be able to be inside of it, and then you're going to be able to be behind it. It's very big. But one thing about Stereo Bloom is it has that inlet, or I don't know what you would call it. Let me see if I can zoom in. But yeah, you see this little area. Like, I always like Stereo Bloom because you can kind of go in it and you just are encompassed and you're just surrounded by it. But this stage this year is pretty big. Yeah, so I like it. I mean, that's been a very popular stage, especially because Insomniac likes to showcase their artists there. Mimi, any must eats? Mimi, are you going VIP or just GA? Matthew, excited to try the new EDC Ghost flavor. I am. EDC Wide Awake Limeade. I'm legit gonna buy at least like a 6-pack, and I'm gonna take it home. And I know that they said it's gonna be available, but just in case, it'll probably be cheaper at the retailers though. but just in case. Not gonna take anything because I'm flying in. Scared to buy in Vegas. I'm with you. If you know people though, you know. Can think of. Yeah, I mean, you're jump scaring the headliners here, Rocco. We're gonna get signed out. We're gonna get kicked off over here, buddy. I've already fed them, so I know they're chilling. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're on my. I know this could sound funny, but I'm like channeling EDC. You know, the DJs. They're like, "Where all my weed smokers at?" So if you're out there, what's up? I love the dispensaries in Vegas. Oh shit. Oh, you know what? If you guys are new to Vegas and it's first time in Vegas, Vegas just officially had their first consumption lounge. It's at Planet 13. I'm definitely gonna check that out. I've been waiting for them to finally open up a lounge in Vegas. I mean, it's been years, you know, since it's legalized, and now you can actually find a place to smoke it, and I can't wait to check that out. So Planet 13, not sponsored, but that'd be cool. Christian, I'm assuming it's not easy to get in front of the stages in any of the stages unless you get there really early for the artist. That is not an unusual assumption. You know, it's fair. Now, I believe that if you are determined and you have someone in your group who is unafraid and unrelenting when it comes to getting in the front, you can get there. I always recommend, if you are going to try to get to the front of a stage, try to go in from the sides. So most stages, so like let's cover Kinetic Field because this is a good example. A lot of people tend to come from Kinetic Field from the main arch here, and there's an obvious reason why. The Power Path and the Rainbow Road literally direct you. It's naturally flowing you to the arches, which then result in people flowing under the arch and spreading out into Kinetic Field. If you want to get to the front, that's going to be maybe a little bit more challenging than, let's say, you taking the Kinetic Trail from the west side of the venue and going north. See this area here? This is the area where if you were going to try to get to the front of the stage, you should start here. Start here and then make your way east towards the center until you find your place. I think it'll be much easier to get to the front of the stage at Kinetic Field from the side. And if you're VIP, getting to the front of the stage is usually pretty easy because most of the stages, again, have their own VIP dance floor. But yeah, the earlier, sometimes the better if you get to the festival, to the set, because, once sets change, people move. Jojo Maki, my friend still needs to upgrade her GA ticket to VIP, but the site said VIP tickets and GA to VIP upgrades are sold out. Do you know if they're still going to offer VIP upgrades at the festival? Yes. I would go first thing when you get there, go straight to the VIP upgrade because they do sell out of VIP upgrades. Like if you try to get it on Sunday, they might already be sold out. Overlord Sparta, I'm guessing they see earplugs at camp with merch. Yes, I'm certain of it at the general store. If you are going to be in Vegas a little earlier, you can check out the Luxor pop-up shop, and they will probably have Eargasm earplugs. Speaking of earplugs, I think if you guys are trying to get earplugs, I'm almost certain that today would be today or tomorrow is like the last day. Yeah, if you go to Eargasm and you go to their page, yeah, last call, order by 5/10. So order by tomorrow to get them delivered. If you want a discount code, I'll throw mine in the chat. I think you can save, there's the EDC Eargasm earplugs that, they have a special color. So, and they're it's a cool souvenir. So if you want to score the EDC branded ones, you can save $5 on them as well. Where are we at here? Boom. Also an affiliate link for all you that have made purchases. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, I recommend the Eargasm earplugs. They probably will be available. Jay Chun last year brought in Liquid IV and pre-workout. Yes. Liquid IVs, the future, guys. Do you know if those collapsible light metal poles are let in? Like they're like selfie sticks essentially? Yes. Yeah. I have one nearby actually. Well, so I brought this. Let's see if you can actually better see it. Pack! It's pretty big, you know? Bam. And it also had this is the thing I'd recommend. If you guys don't have one of these, I recommend it. It's just like a tripod. You know, you could put it up on a table. That's really nice. It can go vertical or horizontal, and it's really compact. So that's what I like about this. Literally, it's tiny. It can fit in your backpack. Easy. Those ones you can definitely bring in. Matthew, put 3 IV packets into the hydration bladder before going in so the water situation goes faster. Oh, not a bad idea, honestly. Flavored water too. That sounds good. Is that easy to clean? Jojo Maki. Yeah, the Brooklyn Mirage. I was thinking the same thing. It looked like it. I mean, it was that, or it also looked like the Coachella stage. But I don't think the Coachella stage you can go in. But at the Brooklyn Mirage, it has the part where you can kind of go closer to the stage. That's kind of sweet. Gia VIP is so worth it. Oh yes, the viewing deck at Kinetic Field was so dope. I love it's just something about being in the pits for so long and on dance floors that when you get an opportunity to get the VIP viewing deck, it's different, you know, and it's a view that literally you can't get unless you're VIP, and that's really what you're paying for, you know. There's something about that experience, and if you want to get your money's worth, watch maybe 1 or 2 sets from the viewing deck. I recommend it. Usually when we first arrive to the Kinetic or to EDC, we'll go straight to the Kinetic Field VIP because, you know, we get off the shuttle. We'll go to the Kinetic Field VIP, go to the viewing deck, and we'll snag a table, and we'll just wait for people to gather. We'll wait for our friends. We'll have drinks while we watch a set, and we have this table, which, you know, you don't really get tables anywhere. So it's nice to have somewhere to put your belongings or drinks and then watch a set. So definitely watching from the viewing decks is so key. Jonesy949, yes. Mabuhay, full-blooded, 100%, born and raised San Diego. So I'm like your classic Filipino kid, you know. My dad's in the Navy and my mom is a nurse. Classic. Did I go into medicine? Hell no. I went into the food and beverage industry. I went against the grain. Sarah 18957, me and my wife's first time. Yes, I love it. I love first timers. You guys are gonna have such a great time, and why I make these videos. I make these videos for you so that you guys can make the most of your experience, so we can enhance your experience, so we can make you fall in love with the scene more and more. You know, I'm doing this out of my own will and passion. I'd be nice if Insomniac paid me for this. That'd be cool. That'd be like next level. But until then, like, I'm happy doing this for you guys. Yes, doing a meetup. Ghost activation. Saturday, day 2, 10:15 for about an hour. Come stop by. You don't have to stay for a long time. You can just stay for a little bit. Say hello, trade some candy, shoot some pictures. Maybe you can get in one of my videos. I'm doing some interviews. Really looking forward to it. Hope you guys can make it. Jonathan L., do you think that with the placement of Quantum Valley and Neon Garden is going to make it more difficult to watch the fireworks? That's a, you know, I think that we were talking about that earlier, and I think that is a good question. And so if we look at the structure, I think there's something that we can point out here. With regards to the fireworks and watching them, can anybody see from the stage designs something that they may have done to enhance people's viewing experience of the fireworks? So the thing that I see at on the stage designs on the map here is that the structures are bare. So I'm wondering, like in the past, they've been like covered, you know? So I'm wondering if is it gonna be like see through? Are you gonna be able to look up at Neon Garden and see through the megastructure and be able to see the fireworks? That's a really good question. You know, that really might actually obscure the view. So who knows? I think that's a really, really, really good question. It's something to bring up. It looks like maybe Stereo Bloom was kind of positioned in a way that, you know, this could be a really good place to watch the fireworks because it's like pointed in that direction. GA VIP upgrades. Bing Bong Bagels. What dispo would you recommend near the strip? I recommend Planet 13. I love Planet 13. I think that some people don't like their commercial, but I mean, I think it has everything. And you guys know Fry's Electronics? Planet 13 reminds me of Fry's Electronics. And they have like really well-known brands at Planet 13 that you can't get in like San Diego or Los Angeles. You know, get some big names. Like I'm pretty sure you can get like Lil Wayne's weed there. Oh, they had Mike Tyson's edibles. Mike Tyson's edibles are in the shape of ears. I'm dead. I feel like they did sponsor. I know they were like giving away tickets to Houdini. What is the House of Duncan? The House of Duncan we know is going to be an art car. Let me see if I can get this up. I mean, we know it's an activation and that there's going to be a stage there. So it's similar to the Allegiant Rave Hangar. So what I'm gathering is at least every year there's one primary sponsor that gets to sponsor an art car. And obviously they do that because they become, you know, the money goes towards the festival. Basically, I bet you Dunkin' Donuts is responsible for putting on their own show. Well, like they have to pay for it, and then EDC like takes care of the setup. So yeah, the House of Duncan is considered a roaming art car, right? Because it was posted with the roaming art cars. But come on, we know it's probably going to be fixed, and it's probably going to be in a hangar, you know, where they do the cars for the races typically, and it'll be something you can probably go inside. So at House of Duncan, I know, to be honest, I might see To Be Honest. I know some people were talking about Midas in here. So I might check that out. Let me know if you guys have anyone that is at House of Duncan that we should check out. Let us know in the comments. We'll go check it out. What % of tickets sold as VIP? Oh, that's a question I don't have an answer to. I don't know. It kind of makes me want to guess. Maybe like 33%. A third. At most, maybe. It's a holographic rainbow and the container has the EDC logo. Which one? Careful with the light up eargasms. They are super tiny and hard to put batteries in. Yeah, well, I was like looking at those. I'm like, they seem fun, but I'm like, I don't need them to light up. There was a year I went, you know, J-Star. There was a year I went VIP and we didn't go in it as much because a friend had GA and I felt like it was a waste. But, you know, it'd be like that. Okay, we'll continue. Yeah, there's definitely holes in these structures, so I want to see. Okay, Jojo Mike, I always take these map visuals with a grain of salt, though, as sometimes the design from the map to our wheel are accurate, other times not so much. EDC, surprisingly, I feel like they're very intense. They do. They show you what it looks like, you know, at least a little bit. At least I can gather from this that the Neon Gardens is going to be longer. The Quantum Valley is wider. The Quantum Valley looks like it's going to be the same as it was. The rendering at the back of it, sometimes they give you like a little sneak peek as to what the stage design might actually look like. It looks similar to what last year was. We know here These look like storage containers, so they'll probably bring back storage containers, per usual for most of Insomniac's techno events. And then we have the Kinetic field, a little sneak peek. We can see the structure back there. We can see the Kinetic Cathedral behind there. See remnants of the old stage from 10 years ago. Special Dunkings set featuring Ben Affleck. Did I get that right? Wait, B. Affleck? Highland is playing on Friday. Saturday, Codeco. Okay, nice. Thanks for these tips, guys. It's helpful because sometimes I'm just like, I don't know if I can listen to all these people. Codeco. Highland. Real excited for Lost in Dreams takeover at House of Duncan on Saturday. Oh yeah, that future bass. Will House of Duncan have coffee? I swear if I go there and they don't have coffee, I'm going to be a little upset. As a coffee aficionado and person who works in coffee, I mean, frick, you can call me a barista. I do latte art. I would be so stoked if I could get a latte at EDC Vegas. What are the Verizon things on the map? You mean this one? This is probably a Verizon activation where they just, they get to showcase Verizon, they get to market. They probably have a VIP area there. I mean, a Wi-Fi area there, and they probably do have a cell tower there. The closer you get to it, the better your stuff is. I got a Chrysomatic, what's up? I got VIP, but I was curious, do you think the VIP areas at the stages are super worth it, or can they be a hit or miss? Okay, I'm going to use your words, super worth it. I don't think all the VIP dance floors are super worth it. I think some of them are, and based on last year's experience, I think some of them are a miss. So I'll go over those now with you. Now, of course, this year, 2024, they've moved stages, so there is a possibility that VIP dance floors and their accessibility have improved. I won't knock that. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be positive and optimistic that they will improve. But based on last year, let's go. Okay, so based on last year, the base pod VIP area was cramped. It was not big enough. The entrance was tiny. When you got through the VIP entrance at base pod, it was like almost you couldn't move. Like, it was very tight. So I hope that they improve that. The VIP area at Wasteland was also the same deal. Like, it was small, it was hard to get in. Once it was packed and full, it was like packed and full. So I hope that they expand those areas. The Cosmic Meadow VIP area is good. I like it. There's enough room. You get to the front of the stage. You get to get on the grass. There are areas where you can sit in the VIP area. So I like the Cosmic Meadow VIP area. And then, of course, the VIP areas at the two main stages. The VIP area at... that is right. I will say. Someone just mentioned about the Cosmic Meadow. That's true. I will say that while there are parts of it that you can get to the front of it, it was like most of it was to the side. That's true. I won't knock that. I remember that. But it was still like, it still felt like there was more room than the others. But I agree with what you're saying there. But the Circuit Grounds VIP area is super big. It looks huge this year. And then the VIP area at Kinetic Field looks like it's doubled, which is going to upset people. And then the VIP area at Quantum Valley in Neon Garden looked the same. If anybody remembers from last year, this was the same layout. They were both left to right and the VIP area in the middle. So if they don't change it, I'm going to not like it. The Quantum Valley VIP entrance was like super tiny. And like once it was full, you couldn't get in. So I was like, it's useless. I couldn't get into the Quantum Valley VIP. So that was a miss. And the Neon Garden area was okay. It was kind of small, narrow, but every time I went, I was able to get a pretty good spot at the Neon Garden area. So I think they're overall, on average, as a whole, if you rate them all together, it's good enough. But if you rate them individually, some of them are really good, some of them are a miss. I hope that in 2024, this year, that they're better. Okay, we are nearing the 2.5 hour mark. I'm going to take some last questions, and big thank you again for everybody. One thing that I didn't mention, I feel like you might still be able to get a lunchbox pack. So if you guys are considering lunchbox pack, this is one that I posted a video on the other day. I did a full review on it, and then I also got Mrs. Tour Guide, the tiny one, the tiny pack. So this is kind of cute, if you want a cute little bag to go with you. This is a mini snack pack. No, I think it's just called a mini bag. Also from Lunchbox. I'll drop the affiliate link in the chat. You can save 10%, which, the 10% could probably be used to go towards paying for the priority shipping so you can get it in time. So consider that. Last questions. Yes. Oh, I hope. I lost my place in the messages, guys. Crushing it over here. I hope for donuts. I do too. Who will be the special guest? This year I do not have a strong inclination. Last year I was like, yo, it's going to be John Summit. He was having a year and it just made sense, but this year he's on the lineup, and no one in particular to me has like really been special guest worthy. And this year the 2 special guests are going on art cars. They're not going at a main stage. So that might tell you something about maybe the cost of the artist, but that's not to say a big artist couldn't show up on the art car. In 2021, Illenium was a special guest at the Forest House art car, and that shit was so packed. The sound was terrible. There were so many people I couldn't even get close enough to watch. So who knows who's gonna be at the special guests or at special guests at the art cars. Hi Rachel, happy Thursday. It's Joe, the Rave tour guide. We hope you have an amazing time at EDC, Rachel. You're gonna love it. We'll see you under the electric sky. Oh, that was fun. Cosmic Meadow VIP, so much room. VIP area, yes. Iced coffee. Yeah, iced coffee, hot coffee. I'll even drink a shot of espresso. I want to do cold brew. I think one day I would love to just like have a coffee booth at EDC and just get everybody buzzed. But yes, hope we bring back some coffee. It looks like sharing VIP entrance between Quantum Valley and Neon Garden again. Yep. They probably want to use that same sign, save that money. Yes, absolutely. My pleasure, Crystalmatic. Happy to share. Julian Ramirez, any tips for first timers? Know the map. Get the lay of the land. Number 1 is definitely know the lay of the land. Kinetic Field is the north. Neon Garden, Quantum Valley is east. Base Pod is south. Cosmic Meadow is west. You have to know that Daisy Lane and Electric Avenue both run east-west. Rainbow Lane, Power Path, Kinetic Trail, Memory Lane, all go north-south. I think if you can know the lay of the land, I think that helps out so much. Second top tip for first-timers is you try not to just go from set to set to set. I think if you do just go set to set to set, you kind of miss out on the experience that's truly around you. Try to balance the music with experiencing everything around you, because like you're paying for the whole festival, and if you wanted to go to music, you could certainly just go for the music. I'm not stopping you, but I think the best tip is like if you want to experience EDC is balance the music and the experiences around you. And number 3, if I had to share a top 3, I would say, don't waste. No, there's so much that I think about it. I thought of like three things all at once. Have fun, like have an amazing time, and whatever you do, try to let plur, our guiding principles of peace, love, unity, and respect to guide your actions through the weekend. Don't get caught being a dick during the EDC weekend. Don't be caught being a mean person. Don't get caught arguing with your partner over something petty. Like, just know, like, you have a great time. That's my third tip would be to try to have the best time you can by leading your actions with plur and thinking about that all weekend. This is a short weekend, and I don't want to spend any of that time being anything negative or mean. Nothing but kindness, respect, peace between each other. I just had that's a tough question sometimes, because I have like so many tips. So how do you distill some of the best information? Sling pack from Lunchbox. Oh, I got that too. That's what I had last. And this one I have my lights on it, and then you can see me walking. I might have this on, but I might also have my new Lunchbox pack with LED lights on the backside. So I like this too. Congratulations, Christian. I am excited for your first time, along with a lot of you guys are gonna have such a sick EDC. So dope. Jay Pizzle, my pleasure. See you next Saturday. Hell yeah. Rachel, I hope you had fun with that. That was cool. You're gonna have a great time. Mark, we're meeting up at the Ghost Activation Day 2 Saturday, 10:15, if that's the question you're asking. Ivan Diaz, I like that. I'm excited. It's my first EDC Vegas. I've been to EDC Orlando twice now. Oh, you are coming to the flagship EDC Orlando. I'm sure it's just as good. My friend tells me it's just as good. The vibes are just as good. I'm really hoping to make out to EDC Orlando sometime soon. As part of the channel's content is, to explore all EDCs. I'm hoping to make it out to EDC Mexico next year too. But yeah, you're going to love it. Jono Pops, your video convinced me to celebrate my 50th birthday at my first EDC. Yes. Hell yeah. It's going to be lit. You're going to have, it's going to be so fun. Like, Some people say that EDC is unlike anything they've ever experienced in their life. And when you can go to something that is described like that at whatever age, it's special. There aren't many things in life that we get to do that are like EDC. And I hope everyone gets a chance to enjoy. And I think everybody should be able to enjoy it. And we encourage everybody. I love it. Jordan L., do you know a rough idea on how much food costs at EDC? Yeah. I can even probably pull that up real quick. But, I would say I would probably plan and aim to spend between $15 to $20 on a meal. Like, whatever the food is, between 20, I think maybe between 15 to 25 is probably a better range of what to expect for both drinks and food. Right, you can expect to spend between 15 to 25 on alcohol as well. Yeah, there's a viral video out there that was from like last year that showed food prices at EDC, and it was like a obnoxious amount. But that was in the Skydeck area where people are buying platters and shit, and people have crazy money. So it was misleading information. Let's see. VIP concierge, VIP pizza, food vendors. Whoa. All right, so in the VIP area, whole pizzas were like $22. Hamburgers were, that's a $13 cheeseburger, $22 pizza, $8 soft pretzel, soda $6, water $5, and that's pretty average. And then I went to Ooh, one of my favorites. So I know a question somebody asked about food. One of my favorite places is Oming's Kitchen. So if you guys get a chance to get a rice bowl, definitely do that. They have lumpia rice bowls, pork rice bowls, chicken rice bowls for $18 for a bowl, and I'm certain that will fill you up if you're looking for something to eat. So definitely I'll find Oming's Kitchen and I will post it to you guys live on the weekend. I'm also aiming to post some of these vlog videos like the same day, like the next day. So that's gonna be rough. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try really, really hard to get you guys content out the weekend of. That's my goal. GT3 coming in late. We'll watch for details and meetup. Yes, we're meeting up at the Ghost Activation, 10:15 Saturday, day 2. Be there for about an hour or so. You don't have to stay for a while, but happy to meet you if you stop by. I'd appreciate it. First Las Vegas EDC, and you're camping, bro. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be great. I'm jealous. I kind of want to camp, Jojo Maki, thanks for answering all the questions. My pleasure. Hope to see you next weekend. Yes, see you at the meetup. ITB Foodies, Neon Garden. Oh, we have a techno baddie in house. Let's go. J-Star Camp, so much fun. Our pool parties and afters are going to be so amazing. I mean, who wouldn't want to be doing the afters? Like, if you're going to be in it, be in it. I'm kind of like that's probably why I was I don't drink anymore. I'm like an all or nothing guy, Oh, you're going to be in it. We're going to be in it. Advice for first timers: expect to miss a couple of your favorite DJs. They schedule it like that. Yes. What do they call it? Schedule conflicts, right? They do that on purpose. That's a good one. Vintage Culture is going to be lit. Yeah, I know. I really have been wanting to see Vintage Culture live. I missed him the last time he was here at EDC. Matthew, hopefully I catch you at the Ghost Activation on Saturday. Please, I hope to see you there too. I really do. Sean, hello to you as well. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I'm really excited to do Orlando. I hear it's fun. Mark, Ultra Miami was good, but the music stages are cramped and too close. I got a sense from that when I was looking at the stages of Ultra, but overall the music is good. I mean, the artists that they can get at Ultra are like, damn, like Hardwell, Swedish House Mafia. It's crazy. John, what rides do you recommend are worth the line for non-VIP? Just depends on what kind of experience. Like if you're looking for thrill, I think most of them, if you're getting into the GA lines, I think all the lines are pretty similar. Maybe try to aim for like one or two a day. Then don't worry about it. There will be lines, right? Just try don't aim to get on all of them because that might be unrealistic. So just aim for a few. And Jordan, yeah, thank you. Thank you for the question. Mark, second EDC, but first camp. Man, you just elevated your experience for sure. John, I was impressed with the Filipino food last year. It was so good. Yeah, I know. They're really good. I mean, I literally went out to Oming's Kitchen, who does the Filipino rice bowls at EDC. I went to their storefront, man. That shit is so dank. It was so worth it. Wendy, going to be at the Mandalay Bay Thursday for pool party? Hell yeah, have fun. EDC week is a party. There's so many other headliners out there. When you get to your hotel, say hi. Happy EDC, right? Hey, happy EDC. Happy EDC. Say what's up to your headliners. The Plur does not have to just stay within the Speedway. It's at the clubs. It's on the Strip. It's in the convenience store, at the ABC store, wherever. Keep it going. Kim, thank you. I hope to see you under Electric Sky as well. And that's a wrap. Guys, holy crap. That was probably my longest live I've done all year. I do plan to get on here again as we lead up to, these last few days. I know that the set times are going to come out. So that's usually the next live we have up is we'll talk about the set times. We'll talk about the conflicts. And we'll just get to start to talk about the music this time. So this time we'll talk about the map. We're going over the meetup. I went over with some last minute items if you're trying to get them now. And stay tuned. Make sure you're following me on socials. You can get at me at Instagram at Rave Tour Guide 22. We can chat on there if you have any more questions. You can follow me on TikTok. I've been having a lot of fun on TikTok lately because I'm like so new to this meme stuff and CapCut, and people seem to like it. So, hey, if you can't beat them, just join them. And ultimately, I know my primary goal is to generate excitement, get you guys excited, get you prepared. My goal is to help enhance your experience so you have an amazing time. And I hope that I achieved that here today. Thank you again for being here. If you haven't yet, smash that like button before you go. And if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing, because the content that's going to come out in the next 2 to 3 weeks is going to be sick. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.